Happy New Year. I hope everyone is having an amazing start to this year so far. We're gonna jump right in. And so today's video is on 7 reasons I'm so glad I went natural. I'm gonna have to ask you to subscribe. Please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and make sure you share it with your friends. Will you do those 3 things? Thanks so much. So it's 2017, and I decided in January of 2012 that I did not want to relax my hair anymore. I had not decided exactly what that process was going to be like as far as how I would wear my hair. What happened was I had gone for my regular every 6 to 8 weeks relaxer, and it just seemed like every 4 years or so, somehow or another, a relaxer would just damage the back of my hair. Like the very back of my hair would just start breaking off after having gotten a relaxer. It would grow back pretty quickly, but for whatever reason, this time I was like, okay, I'm just not doing this anymore. Every time I would get the back of my hair to grow well and catch up with the rest, it would be like I would get to that really healthy space with the back of my hair, and then something would happen, and I would go get a relaxer and it would break off. I don't believe it was a beautician. I really don't. I just think my hair just didn't like the relaxer, especially the back portion, because it would break off and everything. So anyway, so it has officially been 5 years since I have stopped getting my hair relaxed. So depending on how you calculate that, I've been natural-ish for 5 years. I did not big chop. I would go to my stylist, who is a natural hair specialist. Shout out to Tanta B. She grew my hair out from that point in January for about 1.5 years. I would go to her every 2 to 3 weeks. She would blow my hair out. You know, she would wash, condition, treatment, all that stuff. Then she'd blow it out and she'd trim about 1/2 inch to 1 inch off. So as I got closer to having the majority of the relaxer trimmed off, about 1.5 years, 2 years into that process, she moved. I was kind of at a space where I was like, okay, I gotta figure out what to do with my hair. And in between of going to get it blown out, I also have another stylist, shout out to Erica, who would do sew-ins for me every couple of months or so. I got braids maybe 2 or 3 times, but after about after about 2 years, all the relaxer was gone. So at that point, my hair was completely natural, and it was just like, okay, what you gonna do? You know, figure out how to do your hair. And so that's when I really started to explore with different products and watching YouTube tutorials and just trying to figure out what can I do with my own hair. Because when my hair was relaxed, I knew how to do it. I would go to get a relaxer every 6 to 8 weeks, but other than that, I maintained my own hair. So it was like learning all over again how to do my hair. So that's just a little backstory. In that time, I have never regretted going natural, and I have absolutely no intention of ever relaxing my hair again. I have no qualms with other people relaxing their hair. I think it looks great. If it works with your hair, then wonderful. Do you. But as for me, in my head, there will be no more relaxer. And so I thought, what an appropriate time to share with you all 7 reasons I'm glad I went natural. The 7th reason that I'm glad I went natural is because I learned how to take a compliment. Can you believe that? Going natural made me learn to take a compliment. I just couldn't receive a compliment without trying to find a flaw. Couldn't do that. So when I went natural and I started to learn how to do my own hair and do different things, like people will compliment me all the time. Like I get a lot of compliments on my hair, and that's not like a brag or anything. It's just a fact. People compliment me on my hair. And so I learned how to take a compliment because, you know, I'd be out, you know, I could be working, I could be at school, I could be shopping, and people would say, wow, you know, your hair's so pretty, I like the style of your hair, or how did you do that? I had to learn how to just say thank you and move right along. Thought that was a cool part of my journey. 6 of 7 reasons. Being a natural, for me, it fosters creativity. Many of you know that outside of what you have seen of me on my YouTube channel, I'm an artist. I write, I record, I can do vocal arrangement and such. I sing, so musically I'm artistic already. And there's a couple of other areas that I'm pretty creative with, just kind of naturally, and then in some ways just by virtue of necessity. I had to learn how to be creative with certain things. Being a natural fosters that creativity. I had to figure out different things to do with my hair with different time frames. I didn't always have, 20 minutes. I didn't always have 2 hours. It just depends on the day and the occasion. I had to figure out what can I do with my hair that is going to be healthy for my hair, that's going to look good and fit the occasion, and that I'm going to feel good about wearing. So I feel like I'm a lot more confident in my creative ability because of my process with being natural. My 5th of 7 reasons, it grew my discipline and commitment. It's one of those things that you have to figure out a routine. So I had to figure out a routine, and I had to stick with that routine in order to get my hair to do what I wanted it to do, in order to have the time to do it, in order to sometimes film a tutorial on it. It just it grew my discipline, because with a relaxer I could wash my hair, condition it, blow dry it, flat iron it, and literally all I had to do every night was wrap it around my head and put whatever kind of covering on. Take that covering off in the morning, get that comb and brush that thing down. That's all I had to do. It didn't take a whole lot of discipline for me to do that. With natural hair, discipline and just commitment to the process of doing things that I knew might take a little bit longer. It encouraged me in my discipline and commitment to myself in doing something that I wanted to do for me that was healthy. So it's just another area of my life that I feel helped me to see the results of commitment. The 4th of 7 reasons why I'm glad I went natural, it saves money. Being natural is a money saver. It really is. It's really a money saver. During 3 of the 5 years that I've been natural, I was a full-time student in graduate school, in seminary. So I was not working my full-time job anymore. So going to a hairstylist every 3 weeks and paying $65 to $80, depending on what I was getting, was not a smart financial choice for me. So being natural saved me money because I had to learn how to do my hair. It can be expensive, especially when you go through the product junkie phase, which I did go through. But once you figure out your staple products, you really do not spend a lot of money. If you have coconut oil and water in some way to clean your hair, you can have healthy natural hair. So number 3, I had no idea it would be another way to connect with other women. I've met some pretty amazing women just talking about hair, which of course leads to talking about life and family and faith. When women click, we would talk about everything, and in so many instances we can be such an encouragement to each other. That is one of the biggest reasons that I'm glad I went natural. Number 2 is my hair is way healthier and stronger, and that little back area that would break off when I would get my hair relaxed is like doing so well. Under my armpit. This is under my armpit. So yeah, my hair is much stronger, healthier, and it has a good bit of length to it, which you can normally not see because the shrinkage be real. I'm so glad I went natural. That was my top 2 of 7 reasons. I'm glad I went natural. My hair is just in a much better state, and it's healthier. So that was the goal of going natural in the first place. So it's always good. It feels good, when you take a leap and you do something different and you're not sure quite how it's gonna go, but you do it anyway, and then you can look back and see like you accomplished your #1 goal. And my #1 goal when I came into this was I wanted my hair to be healthy and I wanted it to grow because I knew it had the potential to grow. And so my #2 reason is what my #1 reason was when I came into this whole thing, is that my hair is healthy, strong, and pretty long. My #1 reason, being natural has been such a boost to my confidence. And not because, you know, people compliment me, or not because my hair is long, because I think you could be confident with a bald head. I honestly do. I actually have a few friends that are bald and they are beautiful and vibrant and just such firecrackers, women who love the Lord and their family and friends. So I know that confidence does not come from having long hair or short hair or relaxed hair or curly hair. For me, I've been going natural at the same time that I've been on a journey of my own, a journey of getting to know myself and getting to accept me and my uniqueness. And so, you know, that is priceless. It hasn't been all about hair. Me learning and spending the time caring for my hair and being able to do pretty well at it was definitely a part of my journey of getting to know me. It's me. Like, it's me. There's so many ways that it's just me. It's so versatile. And I feel like in some ways it's a good description of me. And for a very long time, I knew I had a knack for certain things, but I was really only pursuing one of them, which of course was music, which I still have plans to continue to do because it's something that I love and something that I'm good at, and something that can be used in so many ways, whatever plan God has for it. But I'm going to use my gifts and just use them all up if I can. During this time that I've been in my natural journey, I've also been in a journey of being trained and just growing in different areas, and just coming to appreciate the many shades and phases of me. And that's really helped me to appreciate and be able to connect with other people more. And I just take so much joy in getting to be a part of that journey for other people. I think there's so many women, you know, women who are single, women who are married, women who are professionals on professional jobs, women who are, you know, homemakers, even though people don't like that word anymore, but I say it with all, you know, respect and with dignity. There's no disdain in my vocabulary when I'm using the word homemaker. If you do not work on a secular job or, you know, in a church, but your full-time job is your family, that's honorable. Like, anyway, I'm going off on a tangent with that, but basically what I'm saying is there's so many women who go their entire lives only knowing one side of themselves, only tapping into one area when there's more to them. I mean, there are people that there's really just one main thing they ever want to do, something they're really good at, and that's it. Cool. Like, do it with all your might, with all your heart. It's a blessing to us. But there are other people who can do more than one thing well. It takes, you know, accepting that you're unique and that your story and that your journey is special. It's important. It matters. And that even though your path doesn't look like mine and mine doesn't look like yours, we both matter and we can both make a difference, and we can both be conduits of, you know, the glory of God in the earth, and we can both enjoy our journeys and the uniqueness of our journeys and of ourselves. So all of that from natural hair. What is she saying? It's just rainbows and unicorns. What do you mean, girl? Someone else, I'm sure, has had this experience with going natural. a part of my journey of coming to know and appreciate and have confidence in me. I hope that you have enjoyed this video and that it resonates with you in some way. I want to say that's all. So again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in my next video.